Hey, what's up? Today we're going to check out and review the EAMPANG Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus 11-inch keyboard case. So this case with the keyboard, and it is specifically for the A9 Plus that is 11 inches, the version that came out last year. So if you have the 12-inch or one of the 9-inch ones, that's not going to be for this. This fits directly in the case. So let's take a look. I do dig the sky blue color. It's a little unique versus a lot of just the plain black ones that you see out there. It flips open like kind of a folio or a binder. There is a hole for your camera to look through if you ever do use the back camera. And when you open it up, first you might be a little jarred because you see this, you see the case, and you're like, well, wait, how does this stay up? If I do this, it covers the keyboard. So that's the interesting part about this, is that the keyboard is removable. So you open it, and you can slide it back, and then you can set up your station like this and start working on it like so. And, you know, just if you're curious, it is magnetic, so once you get it secured on there, through there, sorry, I've got kind of an off-kilter space here. Once you get it on there, you see it stays on there pretty well. If you're needing to be mobile with your case and type, this probably isn't the one for you. But if you're doing like most folks and you're just setting up to type, you can see I'm not holding it up. The magnet's holding it up there. It stays relatively secure there. So it's good for working at a desk or a table or wherever else. Nice other option about it too with the keyboard is you can pick it up and maybe sit a little further back. If you're sitting on the couch and you have this on a stand or something, you could type that way. So that's handy. And plus, it's a Bluetooth, so you could connect it to another device if you really were in a bind or needed to use a Bluetooth. Interesting thing about it is that it has option and command on here. It has some Apple commands on here, even though this is specifically a case that was meant for the Samsung Galaxy. But yeah, that's another option for you as well. Connection for it, I've already had this connected, but it was pretty easy. You turn it on, and it lights up, which it's pretty cool. It's a light-up case. And then you press the connect button and hold it down. You'll see it start flashing. You turn on your Bluetooth on your tablet. Bluetooth keyboard is what it was listed as in the list. Connect it up, and it worked just fine. So from here, if I press just basically any key on the keyboard, the tablet powers up. I'll press it again, and it does want my pin. I can put in my pin from the keyboard and press enter, and popped right in. And we're good to go from there. So you can see when I press, here on the bottom, you have a brightness for your keyboard, and RGB color change for your keyboard, what mode you want to go into. So for someone that digs the different colors, there's a lot of color modes you can flip through. And then if you see one you like, you can also press the brightness to turn it to dimmer or completely off if it's distracting or you're trying to save some battery life. There's function keys all along the top. And if you hold this function key, you can utilize any of the, so you have cut and copy, you can press function and escape to go to the home page, you can turn up and down your volume, and you can change the brightness of your tablet itself using the function commands here. So all really handy to have a lot of that right on hand. And then you can also lock by pressing function and delete. The typing itself, I've got the Samsung Notes app up right now, and so I'm used to more clicky mechanical keyboards, so it took me a few minutes to get used to typing on this keyboard, but once I've figured it out, types well. You know, they're soft membrane keys, and they have you can see the distance on there, and there's just a few millimeters on there, but it types just fine. Home keys are all marked. It's not a big deal. So, you know, if I can type on here, testing out the new Samsung. If you don't know how to type, that's not the keyboard's fault. Keyboard case from Amazon, and so far enjoying the experience. And can go down a few lines, etc. Yeah, so you can see types pretty well. Backspace, I think, really handy. I use this also for work, so I've been able to install Outlook and Teams, and so it's really nice to be able to answer emails from this if I'm not at my work keyboard or my work computer. So if I need to be a little mobile, this has worked great for that. And yeah, overall, it's just been a great product for me. As far as like cons, if things you want to consider at least, is just note that this isn't a mobile case. It doesn't lock in where you have a locked hinge, so that your tablet can just stay in a locked position up and down so you could be mobile with it. I don't think those are as common anyway. The battery life has been good. I honestly haven't charged this yet. I took it straight out of the box and have been using it for about a week. 30 minutes to an hour plus or minus a day, and no battery issues as well. I dig the RGB stuff, just a nice look for it. And yeah, once again, color's unique as well. But overall, good product. If it's for you, hope you like it as well. Thanks.
Realizing gold turned out to be true. Did you know it's the sun's expert? How dare you! What do you want? It's a little more valuable to me inside that piece than if it offers out that. Yeah. knew you were smart. You're telling me what she does, where she